holiday season.
Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens. You know, when people give back to the community, we like to showcase them a little bit, champion their cause, and I really appreciate this. We've asked them to come in today, and to be honest, it's really just a thank you. You guys like to keep this kind of under the radar, but I asked your account executive, I said, look, sometimes when people do something positive, ask them if they'll come on and tell how other companies can get involved with the Angel Tree program. You were nice enough to do that. Thank you. First of all, Kaufman Stigger. Everybody knows who Kaufman Stigger is. You got the tiger going on. And nice to see you. And Marshall Kaufman, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, John.
Of Kaufman Stigger. Okay. Angel Tree program. I guess my first question to you is, I'll ask you, Kara, how did you get involved? Obviously, you could help out a lot of different entities. Why the Angel Tree program?
Well, I don't remember. We've been doing it for 8 years now, so I don't remember initially exactly how we came up with the Angel Tree, other than we were looking for something to do for the community, to give back and make it an event. So it's kind of a team bonding event as well for our whole office, because we close down, we all go out together, we split up in teams, we pick out our angels, and then we shop a whole afternoon. We have a lunch before we do that. And it's really great, and it's one of those things that we know it's going to the person, it's going to a needy person, a child who might wake up on Christmas morning with nothing, and it just feels good. It feels good for us.
Yeah, you know, you talk about team building, and I think a lot of corporations, that they seek to have this cohesiveness, and an experience like that, doing something positive for someone else, maybe someone you've never even ever met, it does give you that, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So it's okay for a part of that to be beneficial to you and your company. Marshall, tell me, what is that like? I mean, she mentioned the fact that everybody gets together, we celebrate a little bit, you make a true event of it. For you, what does it do positive for your company?
Well, John, it makes everyone really feel good about what we do, because unfortunately in what we do throughout the year, we see a lot of people in need as a result of tragedy that happens, and at the end of the year now we decided we wanted to do something to help give back to the community. And since we've started this, every year we kind of increase the number of angels, and our staff fortunately has grown through the years, and this is something that we all look forward to, and something we really enjoy. And when we were out there yesterday doing this, we found out there's still a lot of angels out there. So for you all out there in the audience, if you have a company or a family, it's a great family thing to take your wife and children and their significant others or whatever and go out and do this as a family thing. And we get a lot more out of it than what we give.
You know, I've been fortunate enough to get to know you guys a little bit, Kara. I've seen you at church. Marshall, of course, you and your sons have been in here. Right. And from a parental side of this, for me, and I think it's true probably with employees as well, it's good to let them see, you know, and let them feel what it feels like to give back. Like with your family, this is something you not only want to instill with your company, but with your family as well. Tell me about that, as far as, like, when your children see you, Kara, do something like this. Do you talk about it? Do you have a conversation about it? Do they get involved?
Yes, and we do some, with my kids, we do some other things, and not necessarily through this program, but another one very similar. And it helps them, I think, to see how fortunate they are, for one, but two, to understand that there are people that have needs that, you know, the parents may have lost their job and they can't provide Christmas, and it gets them to think outside of their own little world in high school and as teenagers, that they can give back to the community too. And I think it's helped both my kids to realize that giving gives more to them than it does to the people that they give to.
Yeah, and Marshall, you can kind of kill two birds with one stone, because your sons are actually work with you as well. So this is probably something you've instilled in them since they were young, correct?
Well, their mother and I both have tried and let them understand that there's other people out there that are less fortunate, that don't have the same opportunity, and that by working with us through the years, they've seen this program and they really enjoy it. Matter of fact, yesterday we were going out, one of my sons says, "Dad, I'm not going with you. I'm going with another group today." And I said, that's good. And you know, they do the same thing now with their wives at home. They talk about doing this as a family, and hopefully it's something that just progresses along through all of our families and future generations.
So, Kara, for those out there, maybe you're a CEO of a company, maybe you manage a small company, or maybe you just want to do this for your family. What would you tell folks out there who are a little bit on the fence and going, should I get involved? Should I help out the Angel Tree program? What would you say?
I would say absolutely do it. It's fun, and it's different for us because I've never shopped with a lot of my staff until we started this project.
I bet it was fun and probably interesting conversation. Yeah.
Yes, and it's as I said, team building, because you've got a size, you've got to go find it, you've got to find the store, and the mall, Oxmoor Mall, was great. A lot of the stores really helped us find what the Angels needed, and went out of their way to help us shop, and some gave some discounts even. So it was a great experience.
Yeah.
But I would tell anyone, it's great for yourself, it's great for the community, and it's the time of year that people really need to come together and make everyone's Christmas special.
Very well said. Marshall, I don't enjoy shopping, but this would be the one time it probably was fun for you, right?
I enjoy that. And I've never shopped for clothes for children, small children, and thinking, and you're really humbled by the process when you see that the things that people need, just the basic necessities for kids, that they're not always asking for toys. So I would urge anyone out there, you're going to get way more out of this than what you put into it, and it's just a fantastic program.
On behalf of the community, thank you very, very much. All right, coming up here, you may have a senior in your life. You love them very much. It's the holiday season, so we have some advice for you from American Senior Communities. That's next on Wave 3 Listens Live.